Good morning. It is Zach the Optimist coming at you this morning with day 6 of the Fool's Journey. And today, our card is our first exposure to the energy of the Wands. It is the Five of Wands. Now you're looking at this, you see these guys, everybody's got sticks and they're all beating each other. That looks like some pretty intense energy. All of the fives are a problem. See, well, not a problem. The fives seek to disrupt the balance and the stability that the fours bring us. So as we're going through all of these suits, through the wands, the cups, the swords, and the pentacles, the fives are all challenging energies because their whole purpose is to shake things up. And so with the wands are a fire energy. They are creative. They elicit transformation. When you think of about a fire, when a fire rolls through something, it does not leave things the same. I mean, it's not the same. It's transformative, right? Fire, it can be used for good things. You know what I mean? Like that's beyond the scope of the card. This card is about disagreements, hassles, competition. You know what I'm saying? These guys are having a disagreement. They're not on the same page. And when I describe the energy of this card, usually what I'll say to people is it's like the people. I feel like everybody a lot of times are doing what they think is best. But what they think is best isn't what's best for everybody else, and they're not on the same goal. They're not shooting for the same end point, you know. And so when that happens, you get a lot of disagreements. You get competition. It is reversed today, so we were talking about reversals and how they change the energy. That it may be emerging, it might be waning. Sometimes, and I had a friend suggest this to me the other day about it being an internal energy. So sometimes when we see reversals, it can be internal. So today's card, we're talking about these internal disagreements, these internal struggles, or perhaps, when we're talking about when her holistic tarot perspectives of these words are opportunity and reconciliation. So today is really a day of reconciliation, right? You might have some internal struggles, but maybe we're, moving in the direction of fixing those things, right? Or seeing opportunities to correct those struggles. So this is the energy for today. And as you're going through your day, kind of see how this manifests. Now, let's look at Ciro Marchetti's version of this same energy. This is the Five of Wands from the Gilded Tarot Royale. You've got your five guys, and they're all kind of battling. The two in the front, it seems to be very personal between those two. But the guys in the back, it's kind of like, there's two guys that are mainly, but then there's this third wheel guy who's kind of like, guys, you don't have to fight about this, Same vibration, but a different depiction. It's more colorful. Ciro uses a lot of, it's computer animated, they're computer graphics. So there's a lot of color, and that's one of the things that really spoke to me. I am very color oriented, so there's a lot of green here, and green symbolizes the heart chakra. So when you're looking at this, like a lot of people, it kind of pulls at your hearts a little bit, because empathically, I feel like each one of the people in this picture really do want what's best. Everybody's hearts are working overtime here. But when your heart is working overtime, that's where codependency issues happen, boundary issues happen. Like that's kind of looking at this intuitively on a deeper level. Ciro doesn't say anything in his cards about the heart chakra. You know what I mean? But his intuition for the color here, I'm going to say the guy on the green is probably right. I'm going to say the guy on the green's probably right. And when you guys are writing your part of the creative story today, you know what? These five people, this could be a gang of people that come in, you know, or this could be like a work team in your story, and they come in and you know, or an opposing athletic team, which actually is a great segue into our next card. I had to sit with this for a minute because I am not I'm not an athletic person for a lot of reasons. I mean, when I was not in a wheelchair, I still really didn't care for sports or athletics. I didn't learn football until college, but I marched with the high school, the high school marching band. So whatever. Anyway, so this card this is the Urban Tarot. This is Robin's interpretation of this energy. And the word that she uses here is strife. She uses strife. I'm just letting that sit there so that you guys can kind of study the card a little bit. You have a woman. She's wearing a Red Sox jersey. But you can only, I mean, because it took me, I had to do some digging. I had a friend help me with some digging. And the Boston White Sox. And that's apparently a very intense rivalry, and they have their respective stadiums in the background. And you got your wands, and then the baseball bat with a wand engraved on it. It's pretty fiery. It's pretty aggressive. If you're a West Virginia folk, you know, you might appreciate the West Virginia, or not the WVU and the Marshall rivalry. That might be an example. If you guys want to contribute to the conversation, you just want to put some other rivalries in the comments below, that would be appreciated too. There might be a rivalry that is especially relevant to you. But if you think about strife, you can think about people that you generally feud with, people that you have disagreements with, people that you feel hassled by. There are lots of ways that you can look at that. But because it is reversed today, because it is reversed on our journey today, because all 78 cards of this deck play out in our lives every single day, it's to what effect, it's what's relevant, it's how heavy that it does. So for us, on our journey, we're fortunate. This one isn't coming and landing as a big disagreement with somebody, but this is more of an opportunity. This is more of a reconciliation with somebody that maybe you were feuding with. So it's actually a pretty good vibration today, even though it might look kind of like, people are going to kill each other. No, don't do it. The guy in the green says, don't do it. Don't. You guys really don't have to fight. I'm serious. So that's what we're looking at. I'm going to send you guys all the love and the light. Where's my bowl? Is my bowl dingable? I think my bowl might be dingable. Hold on. No, there's something in my bowl. Why is there something in my bowl? Oh, it's all the other dingers. Do I have a ding? I'll have a dinger here. Hold on. I got a ding. Time for my close-up. I don't have any music or anything. That's basically the end of the video. So if you guys are done watching, you can just go. But I'm going to burn a stick here for you guys. I'm going to ding the bowl a couple of times. And then I'm going to thank you all for watching so much. Ooh, I almost lit myself on fire. Fire. All right, guys. Thank you guys for watching. And I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.